amazing artists. Your clay flowers have been drying for a week, and you can paint these right after you do your artwork because the paints actually are clay. So this paint right here is a mixture of clay and color and water. So if it was a paint like a glaze, you'd have to put it in the kiln, then take it out of the kiln, and then paint it. But with these ones, you can paint it before you're putting them in the kiln. I just wanted to show you, sometimes when they're really fragile, it's better to keep them on the tray. So for some of you, I'll keep them on the tray. If you just wanted to paint the edge, that means your flower is gonna stay white. This one's mine. That's why I'm painting this one. So remember how I said some of you might be making a dogwood flower, the kind that's on the tree? They have pink on the edges. They're really pretty, and they're white on the inside. So I was just showing you some ideas. You can paint it any way you want today. You can use any color you want. Keep the brush with the paint. So the pink brush, do you think I'm gonna stick that in the purple paint? No, because I want this to stay a pure pink. So the only rule is really if you are using a brush with a certain color, keep it with that color. So just to go around the edges, is so pretty. If you make a mistake, it's still gonna look really pretty. See how it dripped down? That's okay. It's still gonna be beautiful. One of the things that I thought would be cool is to put some shadow color like in the center where it's most dark. So purple is a really good shadow color. You don't have to do a shadow color, of course you can do whatever you want, but just to kind of put it like in the areas that would be really dark, maybe having a little bit of purple to show that there's depth there, that it's deep, that, you know, that's the part of the flower that maybe hasn't opened all the way yet. The pollen at the top, we made with little sphere shapes. Raise your hand if you know what color pollen is often. Yes, yellow. So you don't have to do it yellow because, I mean, this is your project. You can make it however you want. You don't have to do anything that I'm showing you. These are just ideas in case you are sitting at the table and you kind of get stumped and you don't know what to do. These are just some ideas. So pollen is good to be yellow. So just kind of like even dabbing it around. When this paint dries, it's more of like a watercolor. It's very like kind of transparent, see-through. So it's really pretty to have more than one color. If you would like to do maybe orange and yellow, you could do that with this. It's your choice. Even sometimes people like to, I wouldn't do too much of this, but even if you wanted to take a little bit of color and just like tap it and splash it, that can be pretty too. You don't have to do that, but I'm just showing you some different ideas and you can decide how you want to do yours.